Welcome to June, everybody. In the previous episode, got a bunch of work done down on our field 6, which we do have to return back to today. And we need to go down there and we need to slurry and also spray for weeds. The weeds have grown. Before starting today's episode, I got the cows fed, I got the sheep topped up down there with some grass. We did cut the grass field up above on the north side this morning. Just went ahead and did that all off camera since we did a whole episode on grass. So, and now I'm topping up the chickens here. We do have some donuts that produce. Actually, they're probably just about done producing here. Let's check that production. Yep, they're done. So we got almost 5,000 liters down there. We're going to get those sold because we're at a somewhat decent price. It's not like it's like the best, but it's good. Well, now we're down to, it was at 12 earlier this morning. We should probably get those sold right now before they go down any farther. I mean, the lowest would be 10, but all right. We'll just leave this here. Hey, get back in that pen. Let's go ahead and jump on our forklift. And we'll get these sold. We are going to have to get the soybeans sold to the supermarket. That's the only selling point for soybeans. But I think with today's income, we could probably go ahead and buy the dairy. I think the dairy was around 70,000 if I can remember correctly. And then we can start after that. What we'll do is use the dairy to produce, I think, cheese, and we could probably go ahead and do some butter too. Get those produced. Get them. I think we got 11,000 liters of milk the cows have that we can take down to the dairy right away. Excuse me. And then eventually I was talking about doing the ice cream. I think I might have to cut some of the trees out here next to the field 6. That's right there, straight ahead of me here. From what I was testing, we are able to cut the trees down there and do some landscaping. So we'll be able to make extra room for, because I think we're just a little shy if I was to put the ice cream factory down and the sell point for it. I really kind of want both of those next to each other, and kind of like we did with the donuts here. But we got to be able to produce chocolate to feed it. But I'm gonna go ahead and make some, butter and stuff till we're ready, because it's gonna take we're gonna need some money again to be able to buy that production. So we might as well just make a cash product, butter or cheese, before we get to that. I guess we could sell the chocolate too, but actually the chocolate we need sugar, which we could buy too. All right, what do we got? A couple left. This is really good. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to purchase that dairy. Okay. Perfect. Donuts sold. 170. This is good. I'll just park this back over here for now. Just so you know, I did check the sales. There's really nothing in here. This Vulture Q might be nice, but we don't really need it at this point, and it's more important to buy the dairy. And we got field 6 here. Again, we got to go ahead and slurry this today and spray for weeds. We got some little weeds growing up here, so we're going to take care of that real quick. We can see if the nitrogen ends up coming out, so we're in the yellow. So another hit with some slurry, and we should be close to green, I think. This will be an experiment as we do it. Let's go ahead and get our slurry filled up, and we'll head on down there. Okay, let me make sure the crop sensors are on. Okay. And we'll see how we come out here. Making sure I'm not running over the crop, or just put our other tires on, but I think we're good. Okay. Can move over a little bit. Looking good, it's green. Another thing I was looking at too is, and I did say it on the previous episode, that maybe we'd have better results if we had the sensor in the slurry tank, which for some reason this slurry tank does not have that. Alright, we're good to go. That didn't take long at all. Decent working with on that, especially for this playthrough. Nice and small. Alright, so we're going to take this back up. And the next thing we're going to do is sell those soybeans. I think the price was still increasing the last I looked. It's kind of a nice little spot for this slurry tank here. Thing is, like, if we go any bigger, it's like, you know, I suppose we could always get a different shed and tear that down or do whatever, but I could like kind of keeping the old rustic look, if you will. Alright, let's just, oh, we're gonna need the sprayer next too. Probably could have hit that. Let's just go get those soybeans sold. I'm a little curious. We're going to be going to the supermarket, and those are worth today $3,496, and it's still increasing. But it's definitely the peak for those. But off we go. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to expand the farm. I think it'd be a good idea to get more cows. I mean, we're still not full yet with what we have. But I was thinking about the big automated barn with the robot, and we can maybe put that right there. But that's worth like $700,000, so it's going to take some time to get to that point. I suppose if we really crank up the production on our donuts, we'll be able to easily get there, but before we do that, I suppose we gotta kind of think about getting more chickens. Alright, supermarket. We're not even quite full here, only about halfway. So let's dump the truck here first. $13,000, not too bad. Soybeans in the back. 3,000. Pretty good. Pretty good income for the day, considering those donuts really skyrocketed us up. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna go jump down to the dairy and we're gonna get it purchased, I think. We do have the grain mill next door here that we use for our making our flour to send to our donuts. And here's our dairy, well, will be our dairy shortly. We got some nice mixing vats there. That's for the cheese, of course. Millman Dairy. Looks like we'll have the packages in back here. Yeah, let's purchase the dairy and then we can get some, bring some milk down here. 70,000. All right. We got her. New owners. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so I'm going to turn the chocolate off. We'll leave butter and cheese equally for now. Let's go ahead and bring some milk in. Probably use the Valtra for this. The engine on this Valtra I would love to upgrade. But I want to make sure we got enough for everything we need. Like I said, I think I want to go ahead and get some more chickens, so we got to figure out all that costs. And then after that we'll upgrade the engine here. Alright, this will hold 8,000 liters. And I think we have, I think there was 11 total. Yeah, there's only 3,000 left. We could probably wait on that. But let's just take this down and see what we got. I was just making sure I come in the right way here. So I think we got 2 ways we could do this. Let's see here. Alright, here's our spot. Not much of a intake bay here, but we'll fill up the silo, I guess. A couple nice silos. Yeah, and we can, oh, well, I so badly want to get a bigger cow barn and we can produce a lot more milk. But I guess one step at a time. Okay. How's the production look? Alright, we are producing. So we'll let that do its thing. And the butter will be ready to sell. We could do some in September, but probably, well, I guess we would have a little bit. I think we'll just wait until January for both. Okay. Heading back we go. Oh! Alright, so I got one more thing on the agenda here. Put that off. We need to get down to field 6 and spray that. But I think I need to use the 7R. That sprayer is just a little bit big. Alright. Here we go. Oh, we got our flashers on yet. Oh, it's a little bit dirty in here. I think we need to clean up after we're done. And of course, on the previous episode, if you're watching, we did get the spot spraying. So we're saving a little bit of money, not having to worry about spraying everything, just to what needs to be done. And we are at 82%, so we're still good. I'm going to head on down to field 6. Okay. Get her unfolded here. And spot spraying is activated. Actually, I don't even think you can deactivate it. This won't take us long at all. Yeah, so as far as next expansion, I think we need to get some more chickens. I kind of made it a unwritten rule in this series that, yeah, I could buy more eggs and we could really feed that donut shop. But I think I'm just gonna get another chicken barn set up somewhere. That's probably something we'll do real soon, probably in the next episode. Alright. Easy peasy. We're done. Does it look good on the... That looks good. That's good. How are we doing on the growth stage? So we still got a little while. 14 I think is going to be the next one that's going to be done, but it's still not going to be ready next month. And that was our sunflowers. We're going to have to rent the sunflower header to do that. And then we have canola, and then all this barley, and I think the sorghum too I'm going to take to our mill, and we will get flour made out of that for the donuts. It's clearly the best way to advance the series, so. And I should try to figure out to get my own sugar, right? We could probably do some sugar cane or something, but yeah, I could just pull that trailer that instead of buying the self-propelled, we could get the sugar cane implement and just pull it behind one of our tractors. Okay. Put this back. Yeah, it's a nice spot for that. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do, let's double check the sales, but I think I'm gonna call it good on this episode. We'll just keep it nice and short this week. I think on the next one we're gonna try and figure out some place where we're gonna put a new chicken barn and go from there.